Hello there, it's Greg and thank you very much for your interest in Allocate 365. We're often asked, how do we quantify or justify the return on investment that the system offers? To do so, I'd like to put some numbers around 9 key areas of proven savings. The first of those is in the area of administration. If we have a business with 15 pieces of plant or equipment for hire as an example, and assuming 50 hires a week, from an administration perspective, we know that the system will save at least 10 minutes per job. That's because there is no docket to invoice duplication. So if we look at 10 minutes saving as a minimum per job, 50 jobs a week, that's 8.3 hours at $40 an hour labour, $250 of savings. Also, the system will send job advice via bulk SMS. That's proven to save on 50 jobs about 2.5 hours a week. Let's chalk up another $75 in administration time saved. The third area of saving is in the area of lost dockets. It shouldn't happen, but unfortunately with manual or other systems it does. If you don't have a record or an allocation in a system for that docket will be lost forever. That's where we have work completed, the job signed off and dockets lost. At least half a job a month is potentially in most businesses lost in that way. Half a job a month, typical job $500, there's another $250 of savings. So there's the first 3 areas. Let's add up the saving. Okay, so let's move on. The next area is shrinkage. Plant hire can often disappear where we've completed the work, it was offered or asked for on site as an extra or something like that, and it hasn't been recorded. The job has been booked and potentially not entered. History suggests that at least on that sort of size business, at least 0.25 or a quarter of a job a week, a job a month can be lost in that area. Let's chalk up another $125. Shrinkage from an operator's perspective. We had plant, now we look at the operator. The operator's on site, he's asked to work extra time, he completes another job, it's not logged or recorded. There we go, another 1 job a month, 0.25 of a job a week, $125 further. Utilisation of dormant plant. So we've got plant, it's sitting there. The Allocate system gives us a clear indication of what's available in advance. We can promote that plant or equipment and therefore potentially pick up, if we picked up another half a job a week, at $500 a job, there's another $250. Let's have a look, where do we sit now? So now we've also got the utilisation of dormant operators. We've got an operator that we're paying his wages, we're able to allocate him out through the system. We can promote him. Let's say we pick up 2.5 jobs per week per operator where he would have otherwise been dormant on the payroll. At 3 hours a job, that's 7.5 hours, there's another $300 we can add to the list. What about closing last minute opportunities? So somebody rings in, they needed something urgent, we can quickly determine whether or not the piece of equipment is available and allocate the job out. Might have been missed otherwise. Half a job a week, $250 on a $500 job. Finally, missing dump fees. Often we take a load to the tip to be dumped and we pay for it. It's cost us money, but perhaps as the docket's lost or missed, it hasn't been included on the client's invoice. If there's 0.25 of a job per week, perhaps another $225. So there you go. There's 9 areas of potential savings, $1,850 a week. If you work on 50 weeks in a year, that's $92,500. We trust that gives you an insight and some validation as to the savings or return on investment that Allocate 365 offers. Thank you.